G'day, welcome to chapter 22 of my Mazda RX-323 resto videos. In this chapter we fit catch can, also fit a radiator overflow tank, and I make up some coil leads for the car. So, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I've gone and bought myself a catch can here. With this rotary, it's got the, just off this, the filler tube, just there, the filler neck, and off the side of it comes a vent tube which sucks any vapours, but the vent tube is supposed to go down into the inlet manifold, but there's no fitting for that. So we're going to catch it all in this. So I'm going to need an A&N fitting for here, and I'm going to mount this up. So I plan to mount it up here. It's starting to get a bit crowded in this engine bay now, so I'll make a bracket that mounts from the firewall to the shock tower and then mount it up there. So that's the next thing I need to do. So I've got this bit of steel, so I'm just going to chop this up to make the bracket for the catch can. So I've just marked out roughly the length that I need, and then I'm going to chop it. So this is a tool for bending metal. You just put it in the vise, and then it squeezes and bends it to whatever angle you need. These are great. They're magnetic. They just go into your vise. So you just put it in like this, and then you just do it in the vise. And as you can see, it bends it to whatever angle you need. So there's more. So I've just measured it, I've just marked it and measured it. So 90 centimetres roughly. So I need to bend this back this way. So open up the jaws, line that up. Make sure I got it the right way around, and straight, get up and down in the vise. Alright. So I've bent that. That fits perfectly now. So I'll just drill a hole in this end here, drill a hole in this end here. Put some nutserts in and mount that up. Then I'll put another bracket down here and I'll weld that on so I can mount up the catch can. Yeah, so this is my bracket. So I've just ground it all here so it's nice and clean. And now I'm ready to weld it all up. So this is the bracket for the catch can. I've just painted it up, drew out all the holes, and I've put a nutsert in the firewall, one there, and also one just there on the shocker tower, so the bracket can mount up there for the catch can. Okay, so there's the catch can. So I've one mount there, and it sits there nicely out in the open. Nice bit of room around there for it to breathe as well. So it's got to now run a pipe and then fitting from there down to the breather pipe off the neck, so any oil vapours that do catch up get caught in the catch can. Okay, once I had the catch can mounted up, this rod would start to pivot on the bolt there and the bolt there. It would actually could swing even though it was tight. So what I've done, I've just made up this little bracket here which bolts onto there and nutserted that into the firewall just so now it doesn't turn at all. To stop that thing from moving around. I've gone and bought this overflow bottle, so the tube comes out of the top of the radiator and into the bottom of this thing, but as you can see, this thing, I've mounted it up with the bracket they've supplied. It's so flimsy, and I was worried that all the vibrations from this engine, this is going to shake around, so I think I might need to make up another bracket And the bracket I've made up here to support the radiator, I reckon I could mount something onto that and then join it to here. So I'm going to do that next. So this is the bracket off the radiator support. So you might remember that overflow tank with that little side thing was really loose. So I've got another bit of metal, a bit thicker, and welded it onto the brackets that hold on the radiators. So I'll hope that a little bit stronger, so I'll put that on now. Alright, I've just screwed the overflow bottle back on. As you can see now, it's much tighter. Now I've welded this bracket on to my old radiator support bracket, because that was the old one. You can see just how thin this one is. It's like pressed tin, so that was a lot stronger, so it doesn't move anymore. So there we have it, overflow bottle done and secure. I need some spark plug leads. So I went down to my local Repco shop and asked the guy there, I said, I've got a 78323 with a 13B in it. I need some spark plug leads. And he just laughed. He thought, you're never going to get those. So he's right, you can't, because it's got coils, it's got 13Bs, so 323's never had 13Bs, and it's fuel injected as well. So most logical thing to do, a lot of people just use LS coil packs and leads. So I went on to the website and had a look at my friendly friends at Rocket Industries and ordered a heap of parts. And surprisingly, 67 bucks got me all the plugs and connectors I need. And this is how I put it together. So I looked around a lot of different places to try and find where I could get myself some leads. And there are kits you can buy where you can make them up yourself. Hence what this package is, which is something I just got from Rocket Industries. So the leads you can make up yourself. So let's have a look what you get. Ooh la la. Alright, so we've got some angled boots to go on the coils. These ones are for the spark plug, it's got the leads there. The ignition lead and a nice book. Yippee! So it's time to start putting these together. So I'm doing the 4 leads. So I've got my coil lead, and they've all got to be custom length, but I've only got 1 meter of lead, which I don't need much more than that anyway. 1, 2, 3, yep, so that's heaps. Do yourself a favour, and you know I've seen these before, but these are really good for stripping back the wires on here, because you've got to strip a little bit back, and also in here is really good for crimping, squashing the crimps on these. So I'm just going to go now and measure up. I've got a little bit of wire here, just the first length of the first one I need to do. So I'll try and do that one first. So this is the packet for the leads. So these are the bits that go on the spark plugs. The spark plug end. So I've got 1 rotor, 2 rotors. Alright, so that's one end done. Bit of mucking around, so I'm just going to check that for length now. So the last thing I'm going to do is just double check the resistance. So that's really good. Three. And three. So they're all exactly the same, all spot on. Right, let's put them on the car. So there we have it. 4 full customised spark plug leads. Now I hope they work. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and in the next video I've realised that the wiring harness I've used for my car is wrong. Well, the wiring harness is right, it's just the plug on the other end is wrong. So I've been on to Microtech and they've sent me a new plug, so I've got to repin and do that. So that's what I'm going to do in the next episode. I'll see you then. Bye for now.